Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. So all the fans are waiting for this comeback album, Back from Beyond. So first of all, why a comeback album now? What urges to release this album now?
Well, I mean, you know, planned this way. I mean, throughout the '90s and 2000s, I was doing 16 under, and Rick was doing some stuff locally in Orlando, and we didn't cross paths that much. But everyone always asked me when I was on tour, "What's up with Massacre?" And I would always tell them, the band, it's not a band anymore. Landers lives in Japan. I haven't heard from the other guys. So, but in 2011, um, I was on Facebook and I was talking to Rick, and I just said, "Hey, if you ever want to get together and jam or get together and do a tour for the anniversary of 20th anniversary of From Beyond, let me know." So we started talking, and through that, we started rehearsing, and we told Bill what we were doing, and we asked him if he wanted to play drums, and he said he hadn't played drums in like 15 years, and he's not his heart's anymore, but he gave us his blessing to keep the band, to do the band. So one thing led to another, and we found Ed Webb, the singer, and Mikey as another drummer, and it sounded great. We just started rehearsing, and
Yeah.
that's how it came together. And I'm glad it happened because we've got what I think is a really good record, and people seem to be interested in the band, so we're going to
Great.
give it a shot.
Great. So you say that fans of old school and new school will be pleased with this release. So do you mean that this album is a mix of both old and new school death metal?
Well, I just mean maybe the fans in general. The older fans are going to like this record, I know, because it's pretty much very similar to From Beyond. And the new kids, the younger kids, the new generation, the 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, I think will like it too because it's something fresh. It's an older style of playing death metal. There's so many bands now that it's all about fast and speed and technical, and after a while it gets stagnant.
Yeah.
So I think now when they hear it Back from Beyond, it's going to be kind of fresh to them. It's catchy and heavy, and the production's really good. So that's kind of what I meant about the old school and new school.
All right. Well, I don't know if you heard, but there is a band here in Europe called Behemoth, and their singer spoke about American death metal recently, and he said that for him, most of the American death metal is just plain and boring. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah, I
so.
saw that.
Yeah. So, what do you think about it?
Well, I mean, I agree with him to a certain extent. I mean, I think a lot of people, they want to play as fast as they can and do as many scales as they can and everything, and they kind of leave the heart and soul out of their music, So I understand what he means a little bit from that point of view.
Yeah.
Now, someone that's in a band that's a fast technical death metal band, they may love what they're doing and they may work hard at it. That's fine, but some of a band like Massacre, it's all about groove and riffs and remembering and the riffs and stuff like that. And I understand how it pissed a lot of people off what he said, but I think there's a little bit of truth to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Music is not just about how fast you can play or how many scales you can do on the guitar or bass or whatever. It's about putting out good music that's got heart and soul in it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Well, you have now Ed and Mike on the lineup, which is a great lineup. So, do you think this is the perfect lineup for Massacre? Like this is gonna last?
Yes, I do think it's a perfect lineup. I mean, Mikey Mazzinetto is a killer drummer, and he's just like Bill Andrews, but like on steroids. He's from that same school of playing drums, the same, Dave Lombardo, Gene Hoglan school of playing drums, and Ed, he's a super powerful singer. He can sing anything, and we've known Ed for a long time, and we all get along very well, and we all know exactly what each other's point of view is, and we'll focus on the same thing. So I think we're here for a while. Yeah.
Great. Well, Tim Bass.